guys, today we are going to start fraction. This is fourth part of our series. Here in this video we will do some practice question related to fraction. Take three type of question. First type which we discuss here to identify like and unlike fraction. Second type categorize fraction into proper and improper fraction, and third type will be discussed here identify equivalent and non-equivalent fractions. Let us move to our first type of question, that is identify like and unlike fraction. So what are like fraction? Like fractions are those fractions which have same denominator, and unlike fractions are those fractions which have different denominators. So in the first part we have same denominator in the both the fraction as 5. So these are like fractions. In the second part we have different denominators. So these are unlike fractions. In the third part also denominators are different, therefore these are unlike fractions. In the fourth part denominators are same, so these are like fractions. Second type of question is classify the given fraction as proper and improper fraction. So we have to categorize these given fraction into two categories, proper fraction and improper fraction. So what are proper fraction? Proper fractions are those fractions which have numerator less than the denominator. So as you can see in 5 by 6, 5 is numerator and 6 is denominator. Numerator is less than denominator. So 5 by 6 is proper fraction. But in 5 by 4, numerator is more than denominator. So 5 by 4 is an improper fraction. So here 5 by 6 and here 5 by 4. 7 by 8. In 7 by 8, numerator is less than the denominator. So 7 by 8 is proper fraction. 9 by 7 is improper fraction. 9 by 7 is an improper fraction. 9 by 11 is proper fraction. 7 by 3 is improper fraction. 7 by 3. 11 by 5 is also an improper fraction. 11 by 19 is proper fraction. 11 by 19. 19 by 5 is improper. 19 by 5 is improper fraction. 3 by 2 is also improper fraction. 5 by 13 is proper fraction. 5 by 13 is a proper fraction. Let us move to third part, that is state whether the given pairs of fractions are equivalent or not. So what is the condition for equivalency? When the given pair of fraction is called equivalent, the given pair of fraction is called equivalent if both fraction in the pair have same value. So we have to check whether 4 by 5 have equal value with 8 by 10. So how we can do it? In first step we will see here numerator in the first fraction and numerator in the second fraction. We will compare them. We will check whether numerator in the first fraction is less than the numerator in the second fraction or greater. If numerator is less in the first fraction and numerator is greater in the second fraction, then we will do multiplication here, because we can move from smaller value to bigger value by multiplication. And if numerator is more in the first fraction and less in the second fraction, then we will do division, because bigger number can be converted by division into smaller number. So here we will do division and here we will do multiplication. So in the first part we have to check whether we have to do multiplication or division. In the next step we have to find that number upon which if we multiply 4 with that number we will get 8. And here if we do division we have to find the number such that when numerator in the first fraction is divided by that number we will find numerator in the second fraction. So let us do first part. Let us do second step. We will write 4 by 5 and we have to check what is the number with which 4 is multiplied to get 8. So what is that number? That number is 2. So 4 when multiplied by 2 we will get 8. Similar operation we have to do in the denominator to get some same value. So 5 when multiplied by 2 we will get 8 by 10. So to find equivalent fraction, we have to do same operation in the numerator and the denominator. So 4 by 5 is equivalent to 8 by 10. So this pair is equivalent. Second part, let us write 9 by 12. 9 by 12. Here we do division. So we will find the number such that if 9 is divided by that number, we will find 3. So what will be that number? That number will be 3. 9 when divided by 3, we will get 3. 12 when divided by 3, we will get 4. As we have told in the uh, first part, same operation we have to do in the numerator and denominator. So 9 by 12 and 3 by 4 are equivalent. 13, now third part, 39 by 27. 39 by 27. Because we are moving from bigger values to smaller values, so we have to do division here. So we will find what is the number such that with which if we divide 39 by that number, we will find 13. So 39 when divided by 13, we will get, 39 when divided by 3. 39 when divided by 3, we will get 30. Similar operation we will do in the denominator. We will divide 27 also by 3. So we will get 9 here. So 39 by 27 and 13 by 9 are equivalent. But here we have 8 in the denominator. So these are not equivalent. For equivalency, here must be 9. So these are not equal. 11 by 8 and 33 by 24 because we are moving from smaller values to bigger values. So we will do multiplication here. So 11 by 8. Now we want to find the number with which 11 is multiplied to get 33. So that number is 3. So when 11 is multiplied by 3, we will get 33. Similar operation in the denominator. 8 multiplied by 33, we get 24. So 11 by 8 and 33 by 24 are equivalent. Let's do fifth part. For this, we clear this space. Let's delete this stuff. Let's delete all the stuff so that we can get some space. Let us write 56 by 48. 56 by 48. First fraction in the fifth part. Now we have to check what is the number when 56 is divided by that number, we get 11. So there is not any integer with which 56 when divided, when by which when 56 is divided we get 11. But now we can check with the denominator. So we can find some integer such that when 48 is divided by that integer, we get 6. So what will be that integer? That integer will be 8. So 48 when divided by 8, we get 6. So if we do not find any integer for numerator, we can check it with the denominator. So we will do same operation with the numerator. So we will divide 56 by 8 and we find 7 here. So 56 by 48 is equivalent to 7 by 6. Here's 11. Here we have 11. So 56 by 48 is not equivalent to 11 by 6. Not equivalent. If there were 7, then they were equivalent. 3 by 4 and 12 by 16. Let us write 3 by 4 here. Because we are moving from smaller values to bigger values, so we will do multiplication. So we will find the number with which 3 is multiplied to get 12. So what will be that number? That number will be 4. So 3 when multiplied by 4, we will get 12. Similar operation we will do in the denominator. So 4 when multiplied by 4, we get 16. So 3 by 4 and 12 by 16 are equivalent. Let's move to the fourth question. Here we have to put equal sign if the given pair of fractions are equivalent and not equal sign when these pairs are not equivalent. So we have to here again identify the given pair as equivalent or not equivalent. We will follow the same technique as we have done in the third question. So let us do first part. First we will see that here we are moving from smaller numbers to bigger numbers. So we will go with the multiplication. So we'll write 5 by 6. So we find the number with which if we multiply 5, we get 10. So what will be that number? That number will be 2. So 5 when multiplied by 2, we will get 10. Similar operation we have to do in the denominator. So 6 when multiplied by 2, we get 12, not 13. So 5 by 6 is not equivalent to 13. In the second part, let us write first fraction here 6 by 7. So here we can see that we are moving from smaller numbers to bigger number. And now we want to find out the number with which if we multiply 6, we get 8. But here is not an integer with which if we multiply 6, we get 8. So we will check it for denominator. So here is an integer with which if we multiply 7, we can get 14. So that integer, with what will be that integer? That integer will be 2. That integer will be 2. So 7 when multiplied by 2, we get 14. Similar operation we will do with numerator. So 6 into 2 will be 12. So we find 6 by 7 is equivalent to 12 by 14, not to the 8 by 14. So here we will put not equal to sign. Let's move to the third part. Let's clear this to do third part. So let's try 3 by 8. Because we are moving from smaller to bigger values, so we will do multiplication here. So we have to find the number with which 3 is multiplied to get for 12. So that number will be 4. So 3 when multiplied by 4, we get 12. So similar operation we have to do here. So 8 when multiplied by 4, we get 32. 32. So 3 by 8 is equivalent to 12 by 32, not by 12 by 16. So here we put not equal to sign. 3 question I will left for you as an exercise. If you have any problem, you can comment in the comment box. We will take these problems in the next video. Thank you.